The young girl, after facing a challenging ordeal, starts to perceive the imaginary friends of others who were abandoned as they matured as actual companions. Get ready to relive the adventure as we recap the story of animation and comedy film today. If production year 2024. At the beginning of the film, a series of scenes presents a happy family's journey throughout the years. Young Bei is depicted enjoying precious moments with her parents until the devastating news of her mother's cancer diagnosis. Despite her own suffering, the mother puts on a brave face for Bei and continues to participate in playful interactions with her. Nevertheless, as the story unfolds, the mother's condition worsens, leading to her untimely demise. Bei, a 12-year-old girl, goes to live with her grandmother Margaret while her father undergoes heart surgery. Her father tries to keep Bei happy by acting goofy and making up imaginary friends. Bei doesn't reveal her true feelings. During a visit to her father, Bei strikes up a friendship with a boy named Benjamin, who frequently gets hurt and enjoys playing with knight and dragon toys. During the evening, Bei sets off to buy a charger for her mother's old camera, to encounter a strange creature. The creature was surprised by Pia's presence and soon retreated to a nearby building, prompting Pia to pursue her. Upstairs, Bei hears the creature talking to a man named Cal behind a closed door, staying above Margaret's apartment. Despite Pia's attempts to talk to the creature, Cal strongly denies its existence. The next night, Bei noticed Cal walking around with the creature before they entered another apartment. Bei sees Cal enter a little girl's bedroom, trying to connect with Blue, a simple thinking but friendly giant purple fantasy friend. Or if Blue hoped the little girl would become his new companion, but she was unable to see him. When Cal tries to get Blue out, he accidentally unleashes a high sneeze that wakes the little girl up, prompting Cal to hide under her bed. After sneaking out of the room, he met Bei watching him. Just as she began to move away in anxiety, she was met by the female creature, which resembles an insect called Blossom. When Blossom tries to introduce herself, Bei faints. Bei finds herself in Cal's apartment, accompanied by Blue and Blossom. Blossom reveals to Bei that they are imaginary friends and are currently working on creating a matchmaking agency to assist other IFs in finding new children. Otherwise, they will fade away as they are forgotten. Although Bei is initially taken aback, she kindly agrees to lend them a hand. The next day, Bei visits her father at the hospital, only for Blue to be walking around the place. Bei quickly tries to usher him out, worried about the odd looks she might get from others if they see her conversing with someone they can't see. Bei later meets up with Cal at a secret location in Coney Island, where the IFs reside in a retirement home of sorts. After uncovering a concealed pathway, Bei encounters a gathering of IFs. She walks in on a support group for IFs getting over their kids growing up, overseen by a sunflower IF named Flower. There's a superhero pup named Guardian Dog, an anxious Bubble, a smarmy cup of water called Ice, a blubbering blob known as Slime, a magician Mouse, and the trenchcoat detective known as Cosmo. While wandering around, Cal unexpectedly encounters the art teacher, who immediately identifies Bei and urges Cal to seek out Louis, an aged and knowledgeable teddy bear who also remembers Bei as Elizabeth. Cal ends up falling between realms inside the retirement home, resembling a mesmerizing scene from one of the art teacher's remarkable paintings. Eventually, both Cal and Bei find themselves transported into an enchanting Tina Turner musical performance, surrounded by the other extraordinary IFs. Bei finds herself in a state of confusion, but Louis steps into hell. He suggests that she close her eyes, and all the memories will come flooding back to her. Bei complies and witnesses Coney Island teeming with humans and IFs. This inspires her to take action and aid the IFs. Bei wants to start by finding an IF for Benjamin. They interview Louis and come across other IFs like Spaceman the astronaut, Uni the cheerful unicorn, a gummy bear that farts, Eli the alligator, a ghost, a cat in a onesie called Octo-Kitty, and a melting marshmallow man. In the end, none of them, including Blue, are visible to Benjamin. Bay discovers Margaret's past as a dancer while going through her old things at home. She finds a picture of Blossom, Margaret's former dance partner, which surprises her. When Bay tries to reconnect them, Blossom appears worried. Bay plays one of Margaret's old records to wake her up at night. Margaret starts dancing again, and this prompts Blossom to join her, glowing and sprouting butterfly wings as Margaret's memories resurface. Cosmo assists Bay and Cal by delivering a file containing information on Jeremy, who was once Blue's child and is now an anxious adult. The three follow Jeremy to his job. Blue makes a feeble attempt to trigger Jeremy's memory, but his effort is in vain as he involuntarily sneezes, causing Jeremy to stumble and spill coffee on himself. Just as Jeremy is about to enter a meeting, looking visibly nervous, Blue puts his hand on Jeremy's shoulder. In that moment, Blue radiates a glow similar to Blossom's, signifying that Jeremy now remembers him. He then goes in for his meeting less afraid. After returning home, she is greeted by a worried Margaret who informs her about her father's health scare at the hospital. Without hesitation, Bay rushes to the hospital where she is comforted by the presence of all the other IFs. Finding her father unconscious due to a complication from surgery, Bay tells him a story about herself and how she shut out the world after her mother's death, but she says that she still needs him. Bay's dad wakes up and tells her it was a good story. As Bay steps outside to update Margaret about her father's condition, all the IFs have disappeared. After returning home, Bay makes her way to Cal to express her gratitude for his assistance. As the landlady steps outside to open the door for Bay, she is taken aback to discover that the room is much smaller than she had initially perceived. Bay looks at one of her old drawings that she made with her parents, featuring a clown-like if named Calvin. It dawns on her that Cal had been her if all along. Bay goes back to the room and closes her eyes to let her memories come back. Before her, all the ifs reappear. She thanks them all for helping her out. Upon leaving the hospital, Bay's father promptly proceeds to pick her up, allowing her to move back in with him. As Margaret watches them leave, she expresses hope for the two of them, subsequently shifting her attention towards Blossom and engaging in conversation with her. Blossom then gasps with delight. Cal assists the other ifs in reuniting with their now grown-up former kids, who are still able to see them. Uni reunites with the receptionist at Jeremy's workplace. Cosmo finds his old child at the convenience store where he is employed. An ally reunites with the nurse who cared for Bay's father. Benjamin also ends up getting a dragon if to join him. When they return to their house, Bay's dad trips over an invisible if named Keith, who was his if as a child. And showing this story ends here. Thanks for watching.